What's better than an island paradise? How about an island paradise with coffee? Good morning to wherever you are. This is your Java Man, and today we are going to the wonderful island, or I guess group of islands, of Hawaii. Now, dialing back, bringing in the history of coffee in Hawaii, we have to go back to 1813, brought in first initially by a Spaniard named Francisco de Paula y Martin. Now, he brought coffee initially to Oahu, and he actually wrote down a little bit about it in his journal, but that's really all we know about it. What we do know about Francisco was that he was the personal physician, he was an interpreter, and yes, a rum provider to the king, Kamehameha. I wonder if that means coffee is the seventh Dragon Ball. Now, this coffee that Martin brought, it didn't really do so well that we know of, because all we heard about it was from his journal. However, don't fret, we had a second round of coffee coming into Hawaii. After a quick pit stop to pick up some coffee crops in Brazil, a gardener named John Wilkinson brought the second round of crops to Hawaii. However, even being an agriculturalist, it didn't seem to do so hot. He planted these in the Manoa Valley in Oahu, but didn't seem to cut it. However, third time being a charm, Reverend Samuel Ruggles got some of the clippings from these trees and brought them to the Big Island in the district of Kona. And by the grace of God, pun intended, these actually happen to thrive and have become some of the most popular and well-known coffee plants known as Kona coffee. And Kona coffee just happened to blow up the way it did by the help of a merchant named Henry Greenwell. Still known as Greenwell Farms in the initial place it started, Kona coffee is probably one of the most expensive coffees in the world, but for a good reason. Now, in Hawaii, if you're not familiar with the type of weather it gets, it got about 70 to 80 degree weather and nice, cool, mild nights, sunny almost all the time, and rains around midday. At least this is what my wife says when she went to go visit when we were dating and didn't bring me. But this is perfect weather, and then throw on top of the volcanic ash, because you know in Hawaii they've got a ton of volcanoes. Throw on top of the very mineral heavy volcanic ash, you've got some perfect growing setup for coffee. Though as good as Kona coffee really is, it is not budget friendly. However, they do have Kona blends. Now, these blends have to have at least 10% Kona coffee with about a 90% mix of Arabica, Robusta, or just any other type of imported coffees, which for some, that's awesome because I personally love Arabica coffee, but if you want just straight up Kona coffee, you better be willing to shell out a little bit more dinero. But hey, Kona coffee has gotten so big, they've got this Kona Coffee Fest. Yeah, they have a freaking party for coffee that involves even a Miss Kona coffee. That's a title. That's a thing. Well, either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was a little educational and you kind of learned something new about Hawaii and its coffee. If you have some criticisms or just, you live in Hawaii and you're like, hey, this guy missed a point. Let me correct this dude. Please comment down below. I love learning new stuff, so really it would be dope for you to teach me something new and we can correct it together or grow and learn together. If you want to share it to your buddies who are going to go visit Hawaii this summer, or your grandparents, because old people like cruises and Hawaii could be one of those cruises, share with them first before they go, because then they could learn about Hawaiian coffee and they'd be like, oh sweet, I got Hawaiian coffee all ready to go. That was a little weird, I'm sorry. But if you like this, please like it, share it with whoever you want to share with it, and go brew up some love for somebody.